Hey guys, my name is Jordan. I'm from Resto Rods. Today we're going to do a 1/4 inch ratchet review. I've got here a snap-on, very beautiful ratchet out of my collection, a Mac, which I keep in my tool cart, and a matco, which one of my coworkers owns. The snap-on is a 72 tooth. The Mac, I do believe, is a 90 tooth just based on the part number on the handle. I can't get it to focus here. I'm pretty sure it's a 90. And the matco is a 72 tooth, I believe, as well. Obviously, the matco isn't a flex head, but that isn't going to matter in this comparison. So, first things first, let's talk about the head design and the overall design of the handle. So, the snap-on is a very beautiful ratchet. It's real easy on the eyes, but I do believe that the Mac is a very close second. I love these tapered edges. I love the nickel-plated reverse switch, and it's got the dual tang on the head, whereas the snap-on has got a single tang on the head. This design is reminiscent of the new-esque snap-on 3/8 drive, improved strength, long handle 3/8 flex head, which they just recently came out with in a comfort grip. So that's kind of the flex head comparison. As far as soft grip is concerned, this isn't a soft grip, but as you guys know, if you look at the Matco soft grip, it kind of goes from large to thin to large. It kind of looks kind of like a Pittsburgh, but it's more roundy, if you will. It's more curved. I've never really been a big fan of that comfort grip. I do like the comfort grip on the Mac. This is the newer style handle. I don't really prefer the older style handle. And of course, the snap-on comfort grip, the best comfort grip in the game. It's got this little indentation here for your index finger. It's just a great design. Visually pleasing. Snap-on is a very beautiful ratchet, but I think Mac got it right. This ratchet is just beautiful. It tapers right off the head, whereas the snap-on tapers kind of on down the handle. And the Matco, of course, tapers right from the tip of the head down. Now, if this were a flex head, it would be just a smidge bit different, but still pretty similar idea. Matco has a recessed trigger on it, a lot more recessed than the Mac, but the Mac switch is a lot lower profile itself. And of course the snap-on is pretty lower profile, but it isn't recessed. Not that it really matters. I've never had a problem really with switching the trigger because of the profile of the trigger. Despite that fact, if you look at the fit and finish of these two ratchets, or these three ratchets, they're all three a serviceable head design. The snap-on and the Matco are screwed in head design, whereas the Matco is a snap ring. And I'm not sure, but I would have to check, but I think a lot of the Matcos are snap ring style serviceable head. I prefer the screw style. Then you get into the fit and finish of it. You can see here where the back plate on the snap-on kind of just maybe sticks up just a smidge. Okay, you come over to the Mac, and the back plate is actually recessed in a little bit, but you see the wear mark where the socket has been riding on the head, whereas you don't really get that with the snap-on. You can see there where that would keep it up. And then of course, because the Mac is a recessed head design snap ring style, it obviously won't have that issue. Another thing is the plating, okay? So if you look at a snap-on ratchet, and I don't know if I can show this real well in this video, but I mentioned it in my screwdriver video, okay? So I'm going to put the snap-on right in the middle. And if you notice, the snap-on, the chrome on the snap-on is darker in appearance. This is because there is a different plating process between these ratchets. This is what you call dark or brown chrome, what we refer to in the hot rod world as dark or brown chrome. And this is bright chrome. We even have a lot of people call it curtain rod chrome. It is a cheaper plating process, I believe, to do the chrome the way the Matco and the Mac is done versus the snap-on. Another good example of this is the older Craftsman versus the newer Craftsman. If you've got older Craftsman stuff, it'll have this real dark chrome, but if you get into the Chinese-made Craftsman stuff, it'll have this bright chrome, okay? So, I was just looking here to see if USA was stamped on this Matco ratchet anywhere. Or this Mac ratchet, and as a matter of fact, it's not on either of them, ironically, okay? And then obviously the snap-on has got USA on the handle. So obviously the majority of these two ratchets are not US made. Stanley obviously owns Mac, so that's no big surprise. And I don't know this, you know, here's the deal. Matco, the longer I've been in the business, the more I've learned that Matco is nothing more than a rebranding company. Damn near everything they got is rebranded. And that's just how they operate. Their headquarters isn't a manufacturing headquarters. I mean, it's just, you're paying way overpriced for rebranded shit that's got Matco stamped on it. I just, the more I go, the less I buy from Matco. You know, they do a lot of rebranding from Wit and Vim, and you know, it just goes on and on and on and on. And you know, Mac does that as well, but they're just not as bad about rebranding shit as Matco is, it seems like. There is some rebranding done with Snap-on, particularly in the Blueprint brand. But anyway, we're getting off track here. So, which of these is my favorite? The Snap-on is my favorite, but Mac would be a very, very, very close second. This is a very enjoyable ratchet to use. It's the workhorse of my tool cart. You know, it's expensive. I mean, it's probably only about 20 bucks cheaper than the Snap-on, if I remember right, being what I paid for it. But honestly, guys, I'd recommend either of these two ratchets. If you're into all USA made stuff, you got to go with the Snap-on. But if you don't mind the fact that it's not US made, but you really still want a good quality ratchet, Mac is the way to go. I would not recommend this Matco ratchet. I've used this ratchet, and even though it works and it does a good job, it's just, there are just things about it that I don't like. The handle design, whether it's this handle design or the soft grip, I don't like the snap ring serviceable head design. I don't like the looks of this ratchet. But if all you got some Matco dealer running around, it'll do the job for you. So anyway, guys, that's about it for the quarter drive stuff. We'll do a 3/8. I got to get my hands on one though. I want to do a comparable flex head, soft grip in all three of these, and I'm working on that. And don't forget, we got Snap-on Wednesday coming up, and we got Mac Thursday coming. So we did get some things from Snap-on this week, and we did get some things, well, one thing from Mac this week, and it's really not even a Mac product, but I want to talk about it because it's something that everyone should have. So we got that coming up, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. This was just a super quick video. I had some spare time. It isn't as good as some of my other videos, I know, but I wanted to get it out of the way because I am borrowing this ratchet, you know, so I needed to get this one out of the way, and I really wanted to talk about it. I do a whole lot of quarter drive stuff on these hot rods, and quarter drive is a big part of what I do. And I really just don't want you guys to make the mistake of buying something you're not happy with. So really, honestly, guys, don't fall in this trap, okay? Stick with one of these two. You will not be disappointed. And you know, that's not to say that, you know, there isn't some Matco stuff that I like and use, because there is. You know, I love my dealer. He's an awesome dude. Great guy. I wish he was a Snap-on dealer, but great dude. Nothing on him. It's just, he, you know, the longer I go, it's kind of like my toolbox. The longer I go, the less I particularly care for these guys. So, you know, it is what it is. And appreciate you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. And let me know which ratchet you get. I'd really like to hear what you guys think about it. I want to know, you know, what other people are doing them, how other people are using them, and how they feel about them. So thanks, guys. My name is Jordan, and I'm out. Deuces.